I predict you'll hit Radiant soon and lose interest because you'll have no goal to work towards. If that was the case, I would stop playing Counter-Strike a million years ago. The goal's not Radiant. The goal's to be better than everyone else. If you're taking it seriously. If you're top 250 in the world, you're not even close, or in the country, you're not even close, right? It's like just Radiant's not enough. If you told anybody in the Counter-Strike that you were a top 250 player, they'd laugh at you. Top 250 player? What's that mean? But no, I think Radiant's cool. I like that they are gonna have it limited to, you know, a certain number, kind of like League of Legends. But in Counter-Strike, Global Elite was that was the start, you know what I mean? You hit Global Elite, then you can start maybe taking Counter-Strike a little more seriously. If Hayes can be on the top Valorant team after Mythic, your big head can get to that level too, bro. You know, you know, you guys, yo, chat's the one that tears me down. I tell myself that every day. I know that about myself, my friend. You know? I know if I gave it my all just like I did when I was younger. I'm a much better player now than I ever was then, you know? But I just can't ever, I don't take it seriously. I don't give it my full all effort because my stream is my full all effort, you know? Counter-Strike never allowed me to mesh them together. And I don't imagine Valorant will be any different once it starts getting real serious. What you're watching right now in Valorant, it's not going to be serious compared to what you will be seeing in like a year. You know what I mean? The top teams will be different. The top players will be different. The next generation comes through, man, with a bang. I know mine did, you know? We didn't let the old guys just sit at the top and hold their throne, you know? We fought for it. We made them fight hard for it to keep it, you know? It's, I'm not too far off when it comes to individual, you know, skills. If I gave it a couple months of hard work, you know what I mean? A lot of learning. I could probably get to a pretty high level when it came to, like, I could definitely get on a team, you know, that was, you know, winning scrims and shit like that, you know. Not that I'm not already on one, you know what I mean? I'm fucking playing with the boys. I love it, dude. If anything, even if we don't really take the team serious, man, hanging out with the boys has been fucking dope, to be honest. Paul, Ant, Arya, you know what I mean? Lenny, you know, of course, Hostile. It's been fucking badass. Playing against all these people, it's been worth it in itself, honestly. Even if I hate this game at the end of it, it's all worth it to see all the people I've seen in the game again. It's so fucking weird, actually. You guys didn't see the lineup that I saw yesterday. It's so weird. Never thought I'd ever see Impulsive, Han, you know what I mean? Fucking Method, Mikey So, fucking Bombs especially, to be honest with you. Bombs especially. I never thought I'd ever lay eyes upon that guy in a server in my life. He's before my time. I was watching movies of him, you know? Weekend Warriors. When I was in school, they were like the squad that we all like the name of the most. And, yeah. Yeah, Ryder releasing a top 100 leaderboard for Radiance. Also, the pro scene is fun to watch at the moment. You should check out the closed qualifiers next week. Yeah, I think we're playing in them. And we're playing in something on November 11th. So, since you hate Fortnite, would you be on a professional team with the boys if it offered? No. Gotta like the game, man. I'm not even saying that about Valorant either. I just been enjoying myself for the time being, seeing them. It made me laugh real hard because someone called Olaf a has-been the other day. And I was remembering when he was one of, if not the best player in the world. I mean, even more so than that, he'll shit on 99.9% of the world at Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? People forget who he's playing against, and people don't really know what it's like to play against people that are very, very good, especially a whole team of it. I mean, picture this. You guys ever been in a game where one guy was not allowing your team to win a game? He was stomping you guys that hard, right? We've all been there. We've all had one guy in the enemy team that was carrying so hard that he was stopping you guys from winning. Yeah, when you're playing pro, every single guy is that guy. It's scary, man. There's no free kills. There's no free headshot randomly on the guy who sucks on the team. There's none of that. People will be global elite thinking they're playing against the best. And remember, dude, they'll just come at me trying to get these 1v1s. And then realize real quick it's just a different, it's just a little bit different. Yo, Salty T, thanks for gifting 5 subs, man. I appreciate it. You're playing guys that can all aim, not just some guys. Every time you peek a corner, someone's capable of tapping your brain. You know what I mean? And in Counter-Strike, I would say that's a little harder to do than in Valorant. Valorant seems a little bit easier to shoot, to be honest. Which, thank God, I need the help. Are we going to get to see you embed yourself into Vikinghood and AC Valhalla? Assassin's Creed? Probably not, if I'm being honest. To be known as someone that was a top tier at anything is a great thing, while those who cast negativity will never be as good as that person. Kind of weird. Isn't that weird? Where's the respect? Olaf? I mean, dude. Dude's a legend. But I'm better than him, you know. Zeus won a major and wasn't a top-tier aimer. Well, Zeus is a top-tier brain. And some would say that's more important in Counter-Strike, especially. If you know what your opponent's doing, man, it's not every Counter-Strike player thinks like that, dude, you know? A lot of Counter-Strike players, you only think what you're doing, what your team is doing, your execute. You don't think about what they're... Not everyone thinks about what they're doing, where they're going to be playing, what their setup's going to be to counter. You know, where their flash is going to be flying from. You know what I'm saying? Those are the brains of Counter-Strike, dude. That's what pushed Counter-Strike forward, you know? Those guys. Because if it wasn't for those guys, we'd all just be fucking hard swinging on each other, just having aim battles. But yeah, I mean, the huge difference between having a strat call on your team and just having fucking guys who can aim on your team, you know? Obviously. Look at Glaive, big fucking brain, winning all those tournaments. Some people just see the game in a different way. I remember playing for, when I was playing with, God damn it, Dazed. His brain was too big for me to be able to keep up with in Counter-Strike, you know? And I think, like, I work at, like, a fairly decent game sense, you know what I mean? And, yeah, man, but, the way he thought and how fast he would just be like, yo, we all need to go here. They definitely only got one guy here. And it's just like, wait, what? What? You know? And he's expecting you to make quick decisions like that, too. It's very tough to play with him because he expects a lot. He's a good-ass player. Can you recall the first time you knew you were able to finally hang with the big dogs in a game? CS, maybe? When I knew that I can frag against the best team in the country at that moment, at that time, against Pandemic, when I knew I can at least stand toe-to-toe and frag with them, maybe didn't understand the game of Counter-Strike as well as they did, but when I knew that I can at least, you know, win gunfights and win 1v1s and win 1v2s and shit like that, that's when I, you know, was like, okay, well, at least I can shoot with them a little bit. But when it comes to the actual game, it's just different. Doesn't, you know, that's not the only thing. The actual game's a lot different. That's why, you know, 1v1s, the best players in the world might not be the best players in the world at 1v1s. I've seen Forrest lose to complete random, shit like that, you know what I'm saying?